Good morning, Fam Club. I just dropped my kids off at school. I have a little time. I thought I'd do an impromptu show and tell video showing off some of the items I picked up recently, talk about what I paid, why I picked them up. Let me know down in the comments below what you're picking up. I'm especially interested in singles that you're grabbing. Are you looking back previous to Sun and Moon, even looking at Sun and Moon, or are you picking up just modern stuff in the last two eras here? Anyways, grab your favorite beverage and let's get to it. All right, so the first pack of cards here that I picked up for $50 from my local game store. They gave me a deal. If you add up all the prices here, they're $60 in value. And, they gave me a deal at the register, $50. These are just some items that I've been looking to complete a few collections. This is from Lost Origin. It's an artwork that I absolutely love, but one that I hadn't picked up yet. And, this could be one of my favorite artworks out of the trainer gallery, other than the Pikachus and, Orbital VMAX here. And then we got the Boss's Orders from Paldea Evolved. Just one that I was missing. I thought $7 was reasonable. I think it's about a $5 card. But again, I got $15 off the prices that you'll see here. I've also been working on getting what I can from Evolving Skies. It's only going to get harder and harder. Everything is drying up. So this is one of the full arts that I needed, the Noivern. $4. Pretty reasonable. I also didn't have the Jolteon yet, and they had it for $8, so I grabbed it. And I'm always in there making sure everything looks super clean, and I want as little whitening as I can possibly get. Deoxys V-Star I was also missing. Again, I think it's about a $9 card. Everything was a couple dollars over TCG price, so once they gave me the $15 off, I thought it was a super good deal. And this is just one that I was missing. And then one of the big boys I was missing, they didn't have the Giratina, and it probably would have been overpriced. I'm still waiting a little longer for the Giratina, but they did have the Dialga V-Star Gold. It looked perfect to me. And, once I got the $15 off, I was just like, man, what a steal to grab all of these in perfect condition and, fill out my binder. I'm excited to get all of these into the binders and get those collections completed. Next up, I picked up a few PSA cards for my collection. I got the Miraidon EX and PSA 10. I paid $42 for this. I thought it was a great deal. I'm trying to get the Miraidon, the Koraidon, and the Gardevoir in PSA 10s from SV1. So $42, I figured I couldn't complain. And, of course, I also got the Koraidon EX, which was $41. A little bit, considering this is like a $9, $10 card, I figured I paid $20 for grading and having it in a 10, a little extra for that. So I really didn't mind paying $41 and $42 for these fantastic special illustration rares. Essentially the all arts of this era, and things are so down. Could they go down more? Possibly. Can they get much lower than 40? I mean, how much lower are they going to get? $30? Basically, no one would have to want them for anyone to drop PSA 10s to $30 and lower. Certainly it's possible, but I felt like 40 each was a good deal. And now I have all three of the cards that I wanted in PSA 10s from SV1. This is my SV1 binder, by the way. You can save 10% on VaultX with my code FAMCLUBVX. FAMCLUBVX. It's down in the description. Great binders. And, over here I have an Ultra Pro. This is my Fusion Strike binder. I thought it was fitting, and I picked that up from Walmart quite a while ago as I worked on Fusion Strike. And I'll always remember my first booster box of Fusion Strike, where I got my two big hits were Sydney and Sydney in rainbow. Absolutely terrible experience. If you want to watch that rip, I'll leave a link to it. I, I I put it to music and trivia, so there's a lot of fun Pokemon trivia in that video, and I spent weeks building that video with fun trivia and whatnot, and I thought it was something really new and unique. And new and unique doesn't always pay off in the end when you try to make videos. All right, this is another card that I really loved. I picked it up. It's a Master Ball of the Chansey. I love Chansey. I love this artwork. This new artist whose name is escaping me, and I'd probably slaughter it, but there it is. Uh, she did the Vanillite Illustrator Rare recently. Fantastic card. I paid let me look it up over here. $35. $35 for a PSA 10 Master Ball, and in an artwork that I absolutely love. I thought it was a great deal, and I was happy to add this to my collection. Are you guys picking up any Master Balls, and are you picking up any PSA 10s of them, or have you sent off your Master Balls to get PSA 10s? Let me know how that's worked out for you, because I do have about at least half a dozen other Master Balls that I've picked up, but I've never sent anything to PSA, so I haven't gone down that road yet. It crosses my mind all the time. All right, what do we got next? I picked up Miraidon EX. I did pay the full $22 here, and this is going to go in this binder right here. Even though I got the PSA 10, I needed it for the binder as well. I actually bought this first 2 weeks ago from the same local game store as that first stack of cards I showed off. And, just now I have two. I got a PSA 10. I got one for the binder. It's going in the binder. What else we got here? Oh, Confagorous. I just thought this was a cool card. $3. Figured, why not? It was there. I was in the shopping mood. I think he's a cool Pokemon. I like the ghosty guys. Next up here, we got a Mega Venusaur EX. Venusaur is my favorite. And, these gold cards from back then are just super awesome. I love the styling. And, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, are we forgetting about all these fantastic cards from, eras before? This is one that if you have a favorite Pokemon, definitely go back and look up what gold card they have in this style for the Mega, and just simply fantastic. I paid $12 for this card, and it's got this weird little thing going on right there that I couldn't see. But under the microscope, I've looked at this, and I feel like it's just like a manufacturing defect, but I'm not sure. It's sort of weird. It's certainly not going to get sent off to PSA and get a 10, I don't think, with that little thing. Although I've seen PSA 10s with a lot of weird things. But anyways, I'm just happy to have this card. I think it looks awesome. I love the colors. I love the gold. And I love Venusaur, so pick that guy up. And then and here's another card I picked up. I was looking back at Cosmic Eclipse. I knew odds of me getting a Cosmic Eclipse booster box was pretty much nil at this point. And I was looking through what were my favorite cards that weren't the tag teams. And this Vileplume was easily one of them. And so I was hunting for a perfect one. I feel like this is near perfect, if not perfect, as perfect as I probably ever find. And Erica is here with him, which is, just a fantastic trainer. And maybe it's a little heavier on this side, maybe it's slightly heavier on that, but it's really minuscule. So I just thought this was a great card. This is not a super inexpensive card. I paid $45 for this card, but as far as Cosmic Eclipse goes, I think it's one of the best cards in there. A couple other things I already picked up that already made their way into the binder. I think there's signs of Fusion Strike drying up. This is my Fusion Strike binder. I'm not doing great at this set, that's for sure. Here's the all the secret cards I have so far. Like I said, when I ripped the booster box of it, all I got was Sydney and Rainbow Sydney, who's on the next page. And you know, I just recently ordered the Genesect All Art from somebody, but what I was going to show off was I got this Mew. What did I pay for the Mew? $19.99. This is a fantastic card. On eBay, there are so many off-center cards. I thought this guy looked perfect, so I paid the $20 for him. He's a little heavy on the back, on the top, but he looks really good on the front. And I don't see really any whitening or anything. So this for $20, if you want, I mean, I hate to give advice on what to buy, but I've been looking back at all the all arts, and this Mew is just a fantastic artwork for $20. That is just crazy that it's that low. I've been trying to grab lots of alt arts. I don't care if it's Sandaconda or Greedent. Celebi, another fantastic one that's super cheap right now. Look at the artwork, the colors. These are fantastic cards. Definitely ones I recommend picking up if you're in the market. And last but not least, this is my SV1. I'm slowly but surely working on this guy, so I'm missing quite a few cards. But the card I picked up recently was the Miriam here, and I got it on eBay. For the bigger cards, I definitely prefer eBay because people take better pictures, and you know, take pictures at all, because they really don't have pictures hardly at all on TCG Player. But Miriam, what did I pay for Miriam? I paid too much. I paid $27.50 for this card, just to add it to my binder here. Can you believe that this was over $100 one day and has just completely tanked? And I have some of the other special illustration rares here, but I still am missing a lot of cards, so that's why I want to get back into ripping, especially with prices so cheap right now for these sets. That they're a lot of fun. Great things to rip. If you saw the video about getting your value, SV1, SV2, they pretty good value you're going to get out of your packs, especially considering how cheap the packs are. I'm Batman. All right, guys, that's what I've been picking up. Let me know what you've been picking up, especially singles. I'd love to hear about it. I hope you've been getting great buys. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you in the next video.